Welcome, deep divers. We're about to really get into something fascinating today.
Yeah, we are.
Our mission is to unpack how you can take ChatGPT, the chatbot everyone talks about, and turn it into something much, much bigger.
Right, like a personalized operational system for your
Yeah.
life, for your work.
Exactly. And we're using Matt Wolfe's big guide, Best ChatGPT Prompts in 2025, as our map. And honestly, it presents a pretty groundbreaking way to think about AI.
It really does. And I think what's key, what's really insightful here is that we're moving past just writing, slightly better prompts one at a time.
Right.
Matt Wolfe's whole approach, which we'll dig into, is more about building this entire second brain for yourself.
A second brain.
Yeah, it's not just about being more efficient, though that's part of it. It's about creating these specialized AI functions that are tailored, exactly to what you need. Custom AI departments almost.
Okay, that sounds ambitious. So before we get to the grand vision, the second brain, Matt really stresses getting the basics right, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Mastering the fundamentals is crucial.
So let's start there. What are the core building blocks he highlights for really effective prompting?
Okay, so the first big one, and this is critical for getting stuff you can actually use, is to specify the output format.
Specified format, okay.
Yeah, it's not just for neatness. It forces the AI to think more structurally. It shifts it from just chatting to being a precise tool.
Makes sense.
So instead of just asking for info, you'd say something like, summarize this as a checklist, or maybe put this data in JSON format.
JSON, right, that structured text computers use a lot.
Exactly. So it's immediately usable somewhere else. Or even, write this like a YouTube script. And ChatGPT is surprisingly good at sticking to those formats.
That really does change how you can integrate the output, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what about role-playing? I know that was huge early on. Is it still relevant?
That's a great question. Things are always changing, right?
Right.
But role-playing still works. It still gives valuable framing, even if maybe it's not as essential as it once felt.
So it helps set the stage.
Exactly. Giving the AI a persona, like you're a seasoned financial advisor, that really shapes the tone, the focus, or, for fun, you're a drunken pirate.
Oh, I can imagine.
It just guides the AI's perspective for whatever task you're giving it. Still useful.
Okay. Now, I think one thing that often makes the biggest difference, and it sounds simple, is just being specific. Detail. Matt calls it king, right?
Oh, totally. Detail is king. It's amazing how much difference it makes. Think about a bad prompt. Give me ideas.
Yeah, way too broad.
Useless, basically. Now, compare that to using his advice. Give me 5 YouTube titles under 50 characters that create FOMO.
FOMO. Fear of missing out. Nice.
See? We specified the number, the length, the platform, even the emotion we want. That level of detail. It just dramatically upgrades the output quality.
That's a fantastic example. But have you ever found, or does Matt mention, that sometimes too much detail can almost confuse it or make it too rigid?
That's a good point. It's about relevant detail. He emphasizes that. Throwing in stuff that doesn't matter can, kind of dilute the focus.
So precision over just volume.
Exactly. Be precise about what really counts for the outcome you want. And for really pushing the quality, he talks about something called iteration loops.
Iteration loops.
Okay.
That sounds interesting. Like the AI improving itself.
Kind of, yeah. It's a really powerful technique for self-improvement right there in the chat. It changes how you think about interacting with it. Not just one question, one answer.
So how does it work?
The basic structure is brilliant, really. You tell ChatGPT something like, write a rough draft of this, then now critique that draft, and finally, okay, improve it based on your critique.
Wow, so it critiques its own work.
Exactly. It's like having a built-in editor. This multi-step thing gets you way more polished, more creative results than just one prompt ever could. It lets you focus on the bigger picture.
Okay, so if iteration refines things, these next ideas from Matt Wolfe are about really building something bigger. He talks about ChatGPT projects for power users. What are those exactly?
Right. This is where that second brain idea really starts to click. Think of them like dedicated folders inside your ChatGPT.
Folders.
Yeah, or sub-projects. Each one has its own custom instructions, maybe even uploaded files that give it persistent context for all conversations within that project.
Persistent context. So it remembers stuff specific to that project.
Exactly. That's the genius of it. Instead of starting fresh every single time, these projects build up knowledge. It's like teaching a skill to the same apprentice over and over instead of a new random person each time.
Okay, that makes sense. Can you give an example?
Sure. Matt has a video game development project. The custom instructions are things like you are an expert game designer inspired by roguelike games and, coding best practices. So he gives it a simple prompt like, design a game with wolves and monkeys. And boom, ChatGPT comes up with wolf and monkey, primal clash. A whole roguelike concept, unique mechanics, procedurally generated levels.
Roguelite, meaning it's different every time you play.
Right, exactly. Random levels, challenging, replayable. It generated the core concept. Imagine the time saved just getting started.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Okay, shifting gears a bit. He also talks about a journal assistant project. That sounds really personal.
It is, and this one's fascinating.
How does that work? I mean, using AI for journaling, some people might find the idea of AI giving tough love a bit weird. Does he talk about setting boundaries?
That's a really important point. And yes, you set the boundaries in the instructions. For this project, the instructions are intense. It's told to provide tough love and brutally honest advice.
Wow.
And it's specifically told to consider his personal struggles, family, job, even his psychological blind spots. He uses it daily.
Right.
Yeah. To analyze his thoughts. He says it gives this unique mix of empathy but also directness, tailored just for him, like a personalized, non-judgy processor for his thoughts.
Okay, that's deep.
Yeah.
He also has a health coach project. That sounds more practical.
Very practical, yeah. Super comprehensive. It tracks like everything, his workouts, what supplements he takes, eating habits, what equipment he has at the gym, his goals.
And then what?
And then ChatGPT gives him daily, tailored fitness routines and meal plans.
Seriously? Like specific workouts?
Totally. Like an example workout might be incline dumbbell press, lateral raises, tricep dips, battle ropes. It even suggests meals, maybe using services like Factor, and lays out a whole schedule for the day.
And it adapts.
Yeah, it's dynamic. It updates based on how he's actually doing. Actionable steps every day.
That's incredible integration. Okay, one more project, the Explain This For Me project. Sounds useful for, well, everyone dealing with too much info.
Oh, absolutely. It's a lifesaver if you're drowning in complexity. The key is the output format it's instructed to use.
What does it give you?
It breaks things down. You get a plain language summary, then bullet points, analogies to make it stick, what the info actually enables right now, future implications.
Wow.
A quick 1-minute news summary version, and maybe most importantly, it answers, why should I care?
Why should I care? That's brilliant.
He uses it all the time to prep for his YouTube news stuff. Takes complex articles, distills them down fast into what's relevant. It's not just what it is, but why it matters to you.
Okay, so beyond these big projects, Matt Wolfe also gets into advanced prompting techniques, right? For automating things, getting emotional depth.
Yeah, he touches on that, taking it further, like framing prompts to get more psychological insight, or crafting stuff with real marketing appeal hooks, thumbnails, scripts.
And he mentions getting ideas from others, too, like Jenna Kutcher.
Right, yeah.
Right.
He pulls inspiration from experts like her who really know how to build compelling narratives. It shows prompting isn't just technical, it's also about understanding, well, people. Human psychology.
Moving beyond just facts into persuasion and strategy.
Exactly. And speaking of strategy, he uses a bonus tool he mentions, Spotter Studio.
Spotter Studio, what's that?
It's a YouTube tool that integrates with this whole process. It analyzes his channel's past performance.
Data-driven?
Right, and helps generate personalized titles, thumbnails, brainstorm hooks, really optimized for grabbing attention on YouTube.
Can you give some examples of those hooks it helps with? What kind of titles?
Sure. Things like ChatGPT hacks, they'll blow your mind. Or maybe secrets hidden in 2025. And one he highlighted was why these prompts are dangerous.
Dangerous. Ooh, intriguing.
Yeah, dangerous is flagged as like a power word. The tool even shows a visual mock-up of how the thumbnail looks next to others in the feed. Gives you a competitive edge.
That's smart. Okay, so we've covered the basic principles, these amazing project examples, even advanced stuff and tools. Let's pull back. What's the big picture here? How does all this change things for you listening?
Right. So connecting the dots, Matt Wolfe's guide really shows how ChatGPT can go from just being, a chat tool to being this multi-talented personal coach, a dev assistant, a journal therapist, a news summarizer, a business strategist, all rolled into one, potentially.
Depending on how you set up these projects.
Exactly. The real power, the big takeaway, is using that layered context and building these reusable, instruction-based conversations inside the projects.
That's the second brain again.
That's the second brain. It becomes this highly specialized system that you direct with incredible precision. It learns and grows with you based on your interactions within those
It
contexts.
really is remarkable. Using ChatGPT in this structured, advanced way,
Mhm.
it's not just a tool anymore. It's like an extension of your own thinking.
Absolutely. Which leads to, I think, a really provocative final thought for everyone listening.
Okay.
How might you start building your own second brain with specialties using these kinds of project ideas? And what parts of your life, maybe unexpected areas, personal, professional, creative, could genuinely be transformed by having this level of personalized AI help?